Hi folks, today I have two videos for us to take a look at. The first is of JC News Now trying to intimidate a city council meeting, and the update live stream from For Public Safety of Misconduct and Rogue Nation trying to explain what happened. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all my current channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you can for me, please subscribe to the page, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on upcoming videos and live streams. Leave a like and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. Great way to show your support for me and the channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's videos.
My name is JC. I'm a constitutionalist. I'm an independent journalist. And today I was doing a story at the post office, and I asked your chief of police if I could have his name and badge number. And he chose to have an ego and not identify. I'd like to make this town aware that there's a badge act. It was enacted in 1983. It's a federal law, and it was revisited in 2020 and reinstituted. This is a problem. It's a federal law, but there was also an addendum to it that says all town, municipal, and state agencies need to institute a likewise policy that everyone has to identify with their name, rank, and badge number or call number.
And where JC is wrong yet again, well, let's break down what he's trying to sell us here. The Badge Transparency Act of 2020 states that no less than 90 days should the heads of federal law enforcement agencies institute policies that indicate that their officers in uniform and in plain clothes must identify themselves with their name, their rank, their badge number, and what agency they work for. Now, the local levels could be referring to the 1983 Badge Identification Act, where it requires them to have these similar things: a name tag, a badge number displayed, or a call number displayed, and a rank and what city they work for, like all cops do currently. This is nothing more than Jimmy trying to use his limited knowledge of something he could have Googled and got the facts on very simply to, well, try to make the town give him some go-away money.
Apparently there's not a policy here in Reed Springs, and they gave the states a year's time to institute this policy, or they would be in risk of losing their omnibus funding. I'm here to warn y'all that I write letters. That's
okay.
What I do. I'm an activist, and if this policy's not in place soon, I'm going to do everything I can to remove the omnibus funding for the police department.
Okay.
I'm not through. How do you know how to file a complaint? I'd like to know, who do you work for, sir?
I work for Reed Springs Police Department.
Who is, who is your supervisor?
Sir, you're not controlling this thing. Come on.
No, but I'll get a chance to speak.
No. You asked to speak to the board. We
Okay.
are the board. So I'm going to at the end of this conversation,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to thank you for the education and look into it.
Yes, sir.
But I would like to ask one of my high-ranking officers that has quite a bit of knowledge about this, his opinion on that. Could you come and give me your opinion, sir? And state your name, sir.
Now let's watch Jimmy get owned by a person who actually knows what they're talking about.
Let me get my supermodel side, please.
Okay.
So, are you referring to HR 7153 and 7711?
No, it's the Badge Act of 1983.
Well, if it's federal, it has to have an HR in front of it and a number. Do you know
Yeah.
what those are?
I don't have the code with me.
Okay. HR 7153 is for federal law enforcement, not for municipalities. 7711, which is where we get the grant funding, also relates to identification as a police officer, which we have on our shoulders. So no violation has been in effect. The other one where we have to identify, there is no state or federal law in any state that says we have to identify, nor is there any police policy within our department that says we have to identify ourselves. Even though it's written on our chest and our badge number's on our badge, and if there's any citations issued, they are issued, and it has that information on it. Also, any police reports will have that information as well. I thank you, sir.
Got him.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
No, it doesn't. There is, other than even if it wasn't a law, who does this man work for?
He works for the city of Reed Springs.
Okay,
It's on his chest, it's on his shirt.
who is that? It's the people. He works for the taxpayers. He's their employee. Correct?
Are you a taxpayer in the city of Reed Springs?
I'm a taxpayer.
In the city of Reed Springs?
It doesn't matter. I'm a
You live in the city
taxpayer.
of Reed
If I buy a piece of gum in Reed Springs, I pay tax on it.
Of course he's not a taxpayer. Because with his own idiotic logic, everybody should be filing taxes, even children, when it comes to buying a pack of gum. Now, the real question is, will he file that gum on his tax return as a business expense or a health expense? Because a frauditor doesn't understand that sales tax does not fund cities, it funds the state to the state's programs. Tax dollars that go from property tax fund the cities.
Okay. I think if that question that you just told us, I don't feel like I've been educated and properly. I do feel like that our officer that we send for training every year, several classes, far exceeds your ability of what you know about this. So on this particular thing, what I got out of it is that if we didn't proceed properly, that you were going to go after our funding and blah, blah, blah.
Yes! Yes!
To me, that's a threat.
Yes, sir.
So I think you should do that.
Okay, I'm going to.
Thank you very much.
I'm not
Your
finished.
time is up now.
My time is
You
up.
have 2 minutes.
Well, you used part of my time.
You're not even on the agenda. You're not even on the agenda.
We let you on without-
But you gave me permission to speak. Is this how it is? There's no accountability here?
We have lots of accountability, and any
Apparently not. You've got a man-
has to be on the agenda.
Don't speak loud to me.
And
I'll speak loud to you. I want
No,
to.
I'll speak loud to you, sir. You
I
work
will
for the
have you-
taxpayers.
Sir, you are in the middle of my meeting,
Yes, sir.
and you are disrupting,
You gave me permission to speak.
and I closed off your permission. You had a question.
See, you're a
I
tyrant,
answered.
sir. You are a tyrant, and this is going to...
I know it. My wife says
Yes,
it every
sir.
day. I am a tyrant.
Sir, and you don't give me orders.
Hey, JC, can I ask you one question?
Well, if I can respond.
Sure. I'll answer one question. If we get one person in here that will agree with you and raise their hand and agree with your statements, we'll let you continue. If nobody raises their hand, are we done?
Can I respond?
Sure.
Well, no, I don't make deals.
Okay.
I don't make deals. And I don't do favors.
We're done.
Well, bye.
We're done, so-
I need a motion to be done with this.
I make the motion, we're done.
I'll second it.
Here you have it, y'all.
I'm seconding.
No accountability. This cat here, he recused,
Very much.
but he still wants to put in his 2 cents.
And you want to keep acting like a big shot even though you're not. Well, that's all we got for JC for today, but let me give him a little piece of advice. Use your editing software to take off the commercials from your TikTok videos when you're uploading them onto YouTube. It saves me the headache. Now let's jump in to see what happened for public safety and, well, why he was arrested.
Hello, everyone. You want to give everyone a few minutes to get in here? I think I'm live.
It looks like it.
Hope so. Yep, I see some people. Hello, everyone. So I wanted to get on here on Chris's channel and give an update. I'm sure a lot of you have heard a lot of different rumors going around, and I just wanted to give everybody, an update from us. That way everybody's aware of the stuff that's going on right now. Generally specific. Hey, Cliff let me know that you guys were going to come over here out of your live. I'm so sorry. But thank you guys for being here. All right. So the update is Chris was arrested.
Hot damn!
He was arrested on a warrant out of Meade County, Kentucky. The only thing that I was able to figure out so far about that warrant is that it was for intimidation.
Now, that's a pretty serious charge there. Now, the only thing I can draw a conclusion from of where this warrant could possibly come from would be either one of two sources. One would be the private individual that you guys had your followers harass on the daily, or the thing with JJ Scarborough. Now, if you're not familiar with what's been going on with that, they have been going to the state police and to the county prosecutor to get them to file charges on something that's not a crime. Not to mention the false, frivolous cease and desist letter that their pro se attorney told them to do.
He is currently at our local sheriff's department, but we absolutely love our local sheriff's department, and I know he's in good hands there, and they're only doing what they have to do by law. So I guess as soon as I get like a more solid update for everyone, I'll let you know how everything's going. Rogue decided to come up here with me. I asked him to. I was going to ask him, that way he could help all of us understand a little bit more, because I've never looked into the process of what the process is for them to extradite someone. Like, do they have to go to court? You know, what has to happen before they can take somebody across those state lines?
All right. Hey, everybody. As Tiff already told you guys, Chris was arrested on a warrant out of Meade County. Of course, we suspect shady dealings, of course.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
I'm sure all that'll come out. So to get into the extradition part, Chris was arrested in Indiana on the warrant. So in order for him to get extradited, he's either going to have to go to an extradition hearing, or he's going to have to voluntarily waive his extradition rights. A lot of times they'll come with a piece of paper and, ask you to, to waive your extradition right to get it over with, right? Because otherwise you might sit in Indiana for a month waiting to get your extradition hearing or whatever. So, it's pretty straightforward.
Right.
So now, of course, the states are back to back, so they're pretty close together. So I don't think there's going to be any issue when and if they extradite him. But me and Tiff were talking just for a couple of minutes beforehand, and it definitely seems like something that these guys are doing. We know they're corrupt. We know that they're trying to get Chris any way they can.
Now that's funny, coming from a man who self-proclaimed to steal other creators' content because he's too lazy to go do his own fraudits.
For anything they can, even if the charges don't stick, they don't care. They're just inconveniencing him. So, yeah. What else did you want to share about it?
I was just going to say, I'm definitely not wanting him to go over to Meade. I feel like that is a very unsafe situation for him, in my personal opinion. So I know that he's not going to sign that paper to get extradited on over there, because I'm sure that his feelings about it are the same as mine. And we've all seen some of the shady things that have happened in the past coming out of Meade County. A lot of questionable actions taken by their local government there. So I think that's about it. I just wanted to give everybody an update.
We're going to end it here. She rambles on for a little bit more, and Rogue rambles on, revealing a secret that he didn't let people know, that he's been on YouTube timeout, more than likely for the misuse of other people's content without giving credit or transforming it. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. It's a great way to help me and the channel. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, a big thank you to all my current members of the news team. Without your guys' ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart.